Sky is so high, if you don't know how to fly, aim feel easier to make you fly. Sky is so high, if you don't know how to fly, aim feel easier to make you fly. Here we go.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you guys? Turn on your cameras, everyone. Okay, Reena, go on.
Aim feel easier to make you fly. I'm gonna
And
है। आपसे निवेदन है कि सीटबेल्ट का संकेतन बंद होने तक आप अपने कुर्सी की बेटी बांधी रखें और सामान टच न होने। कृपया अपना सामान का पहचान कर ले ताकि वो अन्य यात्रियों के सामान से न बदल जाए और सीट पॉकेट ध्यानपूर्वक रखें ताकि आपका खुलनशी सामान विमान में न रह जाए। इंडिगो से यात्रा करने के लिए धन्यवाद। आपसे फिर मिलने की आशा करते हुए हम विदा लेते हैं। Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have now arrived at our destination. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and open the overhead bench carefully once the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Please carry your seat pockets to make sure you don't leave any personal belongings behind and double check your baggage before leaving. This will prevent the bags from getting exchanged with the bags of fellow customers. On behalf of Indigo, we wish you a very pleasant stay here or happy onboard journey. Thank you for choosing to fly with us. Thank you.
okay, Reena, it was really fast. The rate of speed was very fast. You need to slow down a little bit. And again, I'm saying it's fasten your seatbelt, not fasten.
Fasten.
Okay, so it's fasten your seatbelt.
Fasten.
And it's not customers, it's passengers. Okay? You
Yes.
need to take care of these things. Who's next?
Yes.
Thank you, Veena.
Thank you, ma'am.
मैम क्या
Yes, Shubham.
देवी और सज्जनों, कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, यह एक गैर धूम्रपान उड़ान है। किसी भी समय कैबिन में कहीं भी धूम्रपान करने की अनुमति नहीं है। शौचालय में धूम्रपान करना सख्त मना है। धन्यवाद। लेडीज एंड gentlemen, may I have your attention please? This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not allowed anywhere in the cabin at any time. Smoking in the lavatory is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Good. Next. Who's next?
I'll do it.
Yes, Divya.
कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, हम अपने निर्धारित स्थान पर पहुंच गए हैं। आपसे निवेदन है कि सीट बेल्ट का संकेत बंद होने तक आप अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी बांधे रखें और सामान कक्ष न खोलें। कृपया अपने सामान की पहचान कर लें ताकि वह अन्य यात्रियों के सामान से ना बदल जाए और सीट पॉकेट ध्यानपूर्वक देखें ताकि आपका कोई निजी सामान विमान में ना रह जाए। इंडिगो से यात्रा करने के लिए धन्यवाद। आपसे फिर मिलने की आशा करते हुए हम विदा लेते हैं। Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have now arrived at our destination. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and open the overhead bin carefully. Once the seatbelt sign has been switched off, do scan your seat pockets to make sure you don't leave any personal belongings behind and double check your baggage before leaving. This will prevent the bags from getting exchanged with the bags of fellow passengers. On behalf of Indigo, we wish you a very pleasant stay here and a very happy onward journey. Thank you for choosing to fly with us. कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, अब आप मोबाइल फोन्स का इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। May I have your attention please? You are free to use your mobile phones now. Thank you.
Very good, Divya. Lovely announcement. Okay, who's next?
May I?
Yes, Janvi.
देवी और सज्जनों, बेंगलुरु केंपोगाड़ा अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डे में आपका स्वागत है। आपकी सुरक्षा को ध्यान में रखते हुए आपसे निवेदन है कि आप अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी को बांधे रखें। आप अपने मोबाइल फोन का उपयोग कर सकते हैं। सामान कक्ष को खोलते समय सावधानी बरतें। आपसे निवेदन है कि विमान से निकलने से पहले कृपया अपने अपने स्थान की ओवरहेड कंपार्टमेंट की जांच कर लें ताकि आपका कोई भी जरूरी सामान जैसे कि वॉलेट, पासपोर्ट, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक उपकरण विमान में ना रह जाए। एयर एशिया एयरलाइन के साथ यात्रा करने के लिए धन्यवाद। आपका दिन सुखद रहे। Ladies and gentlemen, we have landed at Kempegowda International Airport, Bangalore. We request you to please remain seated and now using of mobile phone is permitted. Please take care while opening the overhead compartment. Kindly check your seats after an overhead compartment for valuable items such as passport, wallet, electronic gadgets. Kindly ensure that you have all your belongings with you. It was pleasure having you boarding with us. We hope to see you again. If you have any queries at arrival, please contact our ground staff. Thank you for flying with AirAsia. Have a pleasant day ahead.
Very nice. Very good announcement.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, guys, I want everyone to switch on the cameras, please. Everyone, first of all, switch on the cameras. When I say everyone, means everyone. Who is Ramesh? I don't know, there's something wrong with my Wi-Fi or with your Wi-Fi because I can't see anyone on this camera right now. Alina, Veena,
My
Shubham.
camera is on.
Yes, ma'am. Even my camera is on. I can see Divya Janvi.
Veena, have you switched on your camera?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't see you. Shubham, I can't see you. Ashwin, I can't see you.
Almost everyone camera is on.
I don't know. I cannot see anyone in front of me. Okay, alright, no problem. Alright, who's next?
Ma'am, can I?
Who?
Ma'am? Alina.
Alina. Yes, Alina. Go on, please.
नई दिल्ली स्थित इंदिरा गांधी हवाई अड्डे में आपका स्वागत है। कृपया आपका कुर्सी सीटे पर बांधे रहिए और विमान की पूरी तरह रुक जाने तक आपका स्थान पर बने रहिए। अपने सुरक्षा के लिए मोबाइल फोन का उपयोग न करें। ऊपरी सामान कक्षा के खोलते समय सावधान बरते रहें कि आपका यात्रा सुखद रहे। हमारे साथ यात्रा करने के लिए धन्यवाद। Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the on-board flight 4B7 with service from Hong Kong to San Francisco. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in the approximately 7 minutes. We are asking to take your seat. Please stay fasten your seatbelt at the time this time and ensure all baggage is underneath your seat or in the overhead compartment. We also ask that your seat and table tray in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all the personal electronic devices including laptop and cell phone. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for the choosing Mountain Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
Okay, Alina, that was good, but you have to be very, very thorough with your announcements, okay? So there are so many places where you stopped and where you recorrected it. Announcement should be fluently. You should do the announcement very fluently. Don't stop in between, and should not be any pause in between. Okay, so before you are doing the announcements, just read it 2 or 3 times and try to practice it before coming and saying it. Okay, So you need a little more practice. And also you don't know Hindi, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but that was a good try. So you need more practice.
Okay, ma'am.
Alright. Thank you so much. Who's next?
Okay, next.
Ashwin, yes please.
स्वागत योगा गौतम शुभ प्रभात देवियों सज्जनों के लिए इस उड़ान में आपका स्वागत है।
Ashwin, keep your mouthpiece a little close to your mouth because I can hardly hear you. Be a little loud and clear.
ओके मैम।
Go on.
स्वागत योगी गौतम शुभ प्रभात देवियों सज्जनों और के लिए इस उड़ान में आपका स्वागत है। मेरा नाम जॉन करना है और मैं आपका मैंने आपका कैबिन को आज सुबह के लिए एक सुखद उड़ान सुनिश्चित करने के लिए यहाँ है। प्रभात देवियों सज्जनों कैब ले
You just stop talking or is there some network issue?
I'm trying.
Okay, Ashwin, leave Hindi, go and do the announcement in English.
Good afternoon, passengers. This is a pre-flight boarding announcement for flight to Rome. We are now inviting those passengers with small children and any passengers requiring special assistance to begin boarding at this time. Please have your boarding pass and identification ready. Regular in approximately in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, first thing, Ashwin, your voice is not very clear, so I can hardly hear what you are saying. Second thing, Hindi, you need to practice a lot, right? Because as I can see your Hindi is not so good. Okay.
I didn't study Hindi.
Sorry?
I didn't study Hindi.
So which language you were doing the announcement in?
In English.
I don't know, there is something wrong with your speaker or with your earphones, or I don't know, because I just don't understand what you are saying. So what I can understand is you need a little more practice. Okay, your English is comparatively better than the Hindi one. Okay, so you need to practice more for Hindi announcements and English as well, because the rate of speech, as I told Alina, it should be crisp and it should be loud enough and the other person should understand what you are saying. Okay, so need little more practice for that. Okay, who's next? Who is next?
Me, ma'am.
Oh, Shilka is here. Everybody. So Shilka is gonna do the announcement first. Shilka, I wanna see your face. Come on.
Ma'am, I already opened.
It's open. I don't know why I can't see anyone. There's something wrong with my system today. Sad. Alright, go on Shilka. I can't see your smiling face today. Anyway, please do the announcement.
Okay, ma'am. महिलाओं और सज्जनों, हैंगओवर की सैन फ्रांसिस्को की सेवा से ऑन बोर्ड पायलट को भी
Wait. Little slowly. Okay? You don't have to do the announcement and run away. Just don't run away with it. Little slow so that I can understand what you are saying. Okay?
ओके मैम.
Start again.
महिलाओं और सज्जनों, हैंगओवर की सैन फ्रांसिस्को की सेवा की सद ऑन बोर्ड पायलट को भी 7 का सर्कट करते हुए वर्तमान में हम की तरह सात पर है और लगभग 17 के समय में हवा में रहना की उम्मीद है। हम पूछने हैं कि अब से समय अपने सीट बेल्ट को तेजा से पहन और अपने सीट की नीचे और ऑन पर डिबोर्ड में छपे समान सुरक्षित रहेंगे। हम यह भी पूछे हैं कि अपने सीटन और बेल्ट के सीटन सिद्धे में थे। कृपया लैपटॉप और सेलफोन सहित सभी वैकल्पिक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक उपकरणों को बैन करते हुए उड़ान की अवधि के लिए पर चलते हुए माउंटेन एयरलाइंस हृदय की लाइव धन्यवाद अपने उड़ान का आनंद लें।
Okay, in English?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board flight 4B7 with service from
From where to where?
Hong Kong to San Francisco.
San Francisco. Open your mouth properly, okay? Start again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board flight 4B7 with service from Hong Kong to San Francisco. We are currently third in line for takeoff and are expected to be in the air in approximately 7 minutes time. We ask that you please fasten your seat belt at this time and secure all baggage underneath our seat or in the overhead compartments. We are all asked that your seats or table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all our personal electronic devices including laptop and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing Mountain Airlines. Enjoy your flights.
Okay, great. Somebody else also did the same announcement, right? Who did that? That Mountain Airlines? Okay, anywho. Shilka, the same thing. Hindi is, sorry to say, but I didn't understand what you said in Hindi. English was good. Again, the same mistake everybody is doing. It's not fasten your seatbelt, it's fasten your seatbelt. Okay? I don't want to hear fasten again. I know the spelling is F-A-S-T-E-N, but T is silent in that. So it's fasten, not fasten. I don't want to hear fasten again from anyone, okay?
Okay.
And Shilka, could you say thank you?
Thank you.
Not thank you, it's thank you. Say thank you. You need to practice that. I know it's like, in different regions we pronounce different kind of, our pronunciation is different, but we're supposed to do the correct pronunciation and try to work on that, okay? It was a good announcement, the English one I'm talking about. Hindi one was not very good, so you need to work on that. I like the English announcement. So what is that? Fasten or fasten? Fasten, okay? So everyone listen to me once again. The spelling is F-A-S-T-E-N, but the T is silent. So we say fasten, not fasten. Okay, who's next? Thank you so much, Shilka.
Ma'am, shall I?
Yes, Xavier, please.
कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, कृपया अपने छोटे बैग्स को सामने वाली कुर्सी के नीचे रख दें ताकि ओवरहेड बिन में बड़ी बैग्स के लिए आधी जगह बनाई जा सके। और जो यात्रियों है 1, 12, 13 वे अपने बैग्स ऊपर सामान कक्ष में ही रखें। धन्यवाद। Good afternoon to ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Air Asia. This is flight number 678. This is the first officer of the first flight, and I am one of the crew member. This flight will take 1 hour. Please switch off all electronic devices. Smoking is also prohibited. For your safety, fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
Okay, that was good, Xavier. Nice announcement. Next, please. Who's left? 8 people did the announcement so far. Shall I start taking name? Where is Ankita? Ankita, can you hear me? Ankita, are you there? Ashwin. January, done, Shilpa, Shubha. Where is Veena? Veena, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Acha, you have done that the first go. Okay, good. Who's Yadu? Who is Yadu? Alina is done. Okay, people are leaving. So 8 people have done the announcement today. Okay, so I have given the mark. Those who have not done it, their problem, not my problem. Alright. So announcements are done. We are going to start. Tell me what you guys want to start today. The revision I'm talking about.
Decompression.
Decompression. Everybody is okay with decompression? Tell me, everybody wants to revise decompression today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So just be with me just for a moment. I'll get my notes, okay, and I'll teach you decompression. Just be online. Alright guys, are you with me right now? Great. Do you know what fuselage is? Any idea what is fuselage? You must have heard this word n number of times in the videos. Anyone? What is fuselage? You have seen so many videos and they have used this word in so many videos, but nobody asked me. Anyone guys? Say something. I can't hear you. Unmute your videos.
Some part is plane.
Okay, Veena, smart. You googled it, right?
No, ma'am.
Don't lie to me. Okay, so what it is?
Some parts of I don't know.
You said the engine part. No. That's not the engine part. Sorry. So fuselage is the outer body of the aircraft. So actually the body of the aircraft is fuselage. So in aviation terminology, we say the body of the aircraft, we call it fuselage. So when I showed you the decompression video, where the part of the aircraft is blown away, in that they use that particular word, fuselage has been broken, or there was a whatever they say, but they use fuselage a lot of time. Okay, all right, I couldn't find it out, so we'll just do it like this. All right, so what is decompression? First of all, what do you guys understand by decompression?
Low in the cabin pressure. Cabin is pressurized.
What is decompression?
Loss of pressure, like cabin is pressurized.
Exactly. So decompression is actually a loss of cabin pressure. Okay. So what do you mean by loss of cabin pressure? What do you understand by loss of cabin pressure? How come the cabin? No, I understand, but why we lose the cabin pressure? What is the reason for that?
Because at high altitudes, oxygen is not there, proper amount which we need to breathe properly.
Right.
So we use pressure.
Okay. So listen to me what I'm saying right now. And the way I will tell you, I want the same answer from you guys. Okay? So because we maintain an artificial artificial pressure in the cabin, artificial pressurization we do to maintain so that we can breathe in that environment. Okay, so we maintain an artificial pressure inside a cabin so that the normal cabin temperature, the normal pressure where we can breathe normally. Understood? Yes or no? Okay. So decompression means that there is a loss of cabin pressure when we lose that artificial oxygen which we have created inside a cabin. That is called decompression. Okay. So what are the reasons of decompression? The reason of decompression, guys.
When there is an instance which is stuck in the door or the glass is broken.
Okay, any structural damage to the aircraft results into decompression. I am making notes along with you, you can see. Any structural damage to the aircraft results into decompression. Okay? Okay. What are the types of decompression?
Rapid decompression.
Okay. So decompression has two types: low decompression and rapid decompression. Okay. What is low decompression?
Only captain will be able to know that there is decompression.
Low decompression, that means a small amount of oxygen is leaking from the pressurized cabin.
And even cabin will be cold.
Yes. So small amount of oxygen leakage from the pressurized cabin. Okay. How will you come to know that there is a decompression? There is a slow decompression.
Cabin will be full, taxing passengers suffer from nausea, dizziness, headache.
Okay. So first thing first, the cabin will be very cold.
Don't know how to fly. Ain't feelings yet to make you fly.
And second thing,
I'm gonna fly one day.
passengers will face nausea, dizziness, headache.
I'm gonna fly one day. Sure, I'm gonna fly one day. I'm gonna spread my wings.
Okay, and what is the third indication? What is the third indication?
Captain's announcement will be
Okay, so first thing, you will not get any indication in the cabin. Okay, the indication will, the captain will get the indication after the cabin is very cold and people will face nausea and dizziness. Maybe after some time, because it's slow decompression, so system will take time to indicate, to identify that there is a decompression. Okay, so it might take some time the captain to know that there is a decompression in the cabin. Okay, so he will get the indication, but it might take some time. Okay, so captain will get the indication in the cockpit. In the cockpit. Okay, this is what about slow decompression. Okay, so what you will do in slow decompression, what will be your action? Okay, so once the captain will come to know that okay, there is a slow decompression, he will he will try to get the aircraft on a normal altitude. Okay, it's his decision whether he wants the oxygen mask to get down or he doesn't want to. Okay, because could be a possibility that he doesn't want to, because he doesn't want to waste the oxygen, because it's a slow decompression, it will not harm anybody on a severe level. Okay, so he will try to get down to the normal altitude. It's his call whether he wants to deploy the oxygen mask or he does not. If he feels like it will take more time to reach the normal altitude, he will deploy the oxygen mask. Okay, you guys are just you will go to your seat, go to your jump seat and sit. Okay, you are not supposed to do any service or anything in between, because slow decompression can change into rapid decompression within seconds. Okay, so everybody should be seated with the seat belts on. Alright, so if the captain has deployed the oxygen mask, you will ask everybody to go back to their seats and start taking oxygen. You also go back to your seat and start taking oxygen. The thing I have told you, if anybody is there in the lavatory, you will ask that person to come out and go to and sit on the nearest seat which is available and start taking oxygen. Okay, because we do not have oxygen mask in the lavatories. In few aircraft we do have. So in those aircraft which we have oxygen mask in the lavatory, you will not ask the passenger to come out. You just ask the passenger to start taking the oxygen in the lavatory itself. But if there is no oxygen mask in the lavatory, you will ask the passenger to come out, take the nearest seat, sit there and start taking oxygen mask. Okay? If the oxygen mask deploy, start taking oxygen and check lavatories. Okay? Now come back to rapid decompression. What is rapid decompression?
Everyone comes to know about it immediately when the oxygen masks drop down.
Now, what is, I'm asking what is rapid decompression?
Damage in the aircraft.
Severe structural damage of the aircraft. Of the fuselage. Okay? So if it is a severe structural damage, that means there will be a hole in the aircraft, or maybe a window is broken. Okay, so that means there will be a severe structural damage to the aircraft. How will you come to know that?
Oxygen masks will drop down.
Oxygen mask will deploy
Temperature drops down
Bang
quickly.
and
Temperature drops.
temperature will drop down.
There will be a loud bang noise.
Loud bang noise and
Condensation.
condensation risk. What is condensation?
The conversion of vapor or gas into the liquid.
Very good. Why it happens? Why it happens?
The rapid change of temperature inside the craft.
Very good, Digna. Very good. It happens because of rapid change in the temperature and the pressure. Okay? Okay, great. So oxygen mask will deploy. There will be a bang noise. The cabin will be very cold. There will be condensation, and also, in slow decompression, you will not get any indication. In in rapid decompression, all these things are going to happen. Okay. So what will be your action? Who will tell me what will be your action at that point of time at rapid decompression? What are you supposed to do?
First, we have to cover up with the oxygen mask, and we have to
Start taking oxygen.
what?
Start taking oxygen as soon as possible, ASAP. Okay. So what if you are in the cabin and there is a rapid decompression? What will your action? How will you save yourself first? Who will tell me?
Can you repeat?
As in case of rapid decompression, if you are in the cabin, how will you save yourself?
I will look for an empty seat to get the oxygen mask.
Yeah.
One by one. Yes, Janvi?
We will look for empty seat for taking oxygen.
Okay, if you didn't find any empty seat, then what?
Then we will sit on the other person's lap so that we can
Okay,
Because
great.
there are 7 masks in each row.
With extra oxygen mask.
Divya, we have 7 oxygen masks.
1 extra.
1 extra on each side.
Yes, sir.
So what is the total? If we have 3 seats here, 3 seats here, 1 extra on each side, so total is 8.
8.
So we have 8 oxygen masks actually. So 7 they can use, 1 they have to leave for us. Understood? Or any confusion? So there are 3 seats here, 3 seats here, right? 3 and 3, 6 oxygen masks. So we have 1 extra here, 1 extra here, right? So 6 plus 2 is 8. Understood? So if we have 3 seats, there will be 4 oxygen masks on this side. If we have 3 seats here, 4 oxygen masks on this side. So 4 and 4 is 8. Understood? So that's why we let 1 infant sit in 1 row. Okay, so if 6 adults will sit on in 1 row, 1 infant can sit with them, but not 2 infants. Okay, because if 2 infants will sit with 6 adults, then there will be no extra oxygen mask left for us, and that oxygen mask is for us in case any cabin crew is doing the service while decompression. He or she cannot go back to their seats so quickly if there is a rapid decompression. So they're supposed to sit there only and grab the nearest oxygen mask. So that's why they leave 1 extra oxygen mask for each cabin attendant. Am I clear to everyone? Or you have any doubts?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand? Divya now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now who will answer this question if we have 5 adults sitting with 2 infants? Is that allowed?
Yes.
5 adults with 2 infants.
Yes.
How? Okay, take it like that. We have 5 adults and 2 infants, and they want to sit in 1 row only. Okay, 1 row as in 3 seats here, 3 seats here. How you will arrange them? How they can sit?
And 3 adults and 1 infant in one side, and 2 and 1 baby in one side.
Exactly. Very good. Why is like that? We cannot let 2 infants and 3 adults sit on one side. Okay, because we have 4 oxygen masks. So now there are 5 people on one side. We can't do that. So you make sure that 3 adults, 1 infant on one side. So 1 adult or 2 adult or 1 infant on another side. Don't make 5 people sit on one side. Did you get my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody, is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So yes, in case of rapid decompression, you cannot do anything. If there is a rapid decompression, the oxygen mask will deploy. You will take the nearest, wherever you are standing, first of all, you look for the empty seat. If there is no empty seat, you will sit on the lap of the passenger and ask the passenger to hold you. If that and grab the nearest oxygen mask and start taking the oxygen mask. By the time you are sitting, you are shouting the command also. If there is anybody in the lavatory, come out, take the nearest seat and grab their oxygen mask. Is that clear? So you are not going to the lavatory and checking this time. You are sitting wherever you are sitting, just shout from there. Take the oxygen, remove it for a second, shout, look at them, look at the lavatory and shout that if anybody is there in the lavatory, come out, take the nearest seat, grab the oxygen mask, and then you take the oxygen again. Okay? Because if you are taking the oxygen, and even if you shout, nobody will be able to hear you. So you will inhale oxygen, remove it, shout, then start taking it again. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in case of rapid decompression, you are not moving from your seat. You are just shouting to the person, whosoever is in the lavatory, to come out, take the nearest seat and grab the oxygen mask. Clear? Okay. What will be the captain's action at that point of time? What will captain do?
He will bring the aircraft to the 14,000 feet.
Exactly. So captain will quickly take the aircraft to 14,000 feet and below, because at 14,000, between 10,000 to 14,000, you will get the normal oxygen. So you don't need the artificial oxygen which is there inside the cabin, and it will remain for 30 minutes, I guess. So within those 30 minutes, he's supposed to come down to a normal altitude. Clear? So once we reach the normal altitude, what we will do? What is the action of cabin crew at that point of time? Come on.
First, we have to check that everyone is okay. And
How is that?
the lavatories first we will check.
Right. So you will get up from your seat. You will go at the back or wherever you are working. You will go to your station. You will take the oxygen bottle with you. You will sling the oxygen bottle across your shoulder. Start taking oxygen, because still you are there is a deficiency of oxygen in you, in your body. Okay, so rest everyone has the oxygen mask, they are taking the oxygen, but when you are getting up from your seat and going walking in the cabin, you don't have the oxygen. So you will take the oxygen bottle, because now it's safe to move. Once we reach the normal altitude, captain will make the announcement, it is safe to move for cabin crew. Then you will get up from the seat wherever you are seated, remove that oxygen, go towards your station, grab the oxygen bottle, sling the oxygen bottle on your body, on your shoulder, start taking the oxygen from that oxygen bottle, and then take a round in the cabin. First of all, you will check, is there anyone in the lavatory, because if there is anyone in the lavatory and there is no oxygen mask in the lavatory, that person must be fainted. So first thing first, you will take out that person from the lavatory and administer him or her oxygen. Okay, give him oxygen so that he'll be conscious. Okay, so you will do this thing first, and then you will take a round in the cabin. You will go in the cabin and you will check if anybody is injured, anybody is unable to take the oxygen. Okay, because there is a panel above that, and you have to give it a jerk before start taking the oxygen. If you'll just keep the oxygen mask like this, then there will be no flow of oxygen. You need to give it a jerk, and then it will start. Then you will get the flow of oxygen. Okay, right. So now you will check if anybody is not getting the oxygen. You will do it for them. You will open the. There could be a possibility in the panel. The oxygen mask did not deploy. Okay, there is a possibility that 2 or 3 panels they did not deploy the oxygen mask. So we have a needle, not needle. There is a sharp thing, we call it MRT, manual release tool. Yeah, manual release tool. We say it MRT in terms of aviation. So it is actually kind of very sharp needle. So there is a hole in that panel. You just put that needle in that hole, the oxygen mask will deploy. Okay, could be a possibility, because most of the time all the oxygen masks deploy, but in case if there is 1% of chance that any panel has not deployed the oxygen mask, you will take that needle, you will put it into that hole, the oxygen mask will deploy, and the whosoever is sitting there will start taking oxygen. So you will check for the injuries, you will check all the oxygen mask is deployed, you will check there is a flow of oxygen, whosoever needs it. Okay, you will take a round in the cabin, and then you will come and then you will inform the captain. Once you have taken the round in the cabin, you will come back to your station, you will call the captain and tell them the situation in the cabin at that point of time. If anybody is injured severely, or if anybody is unconscious, the captain needs to make an emergency landing so that they can get the medical assistance as soon as possible. Understood? Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody switch on your cameras, please. Okay, so is that clear to you guys? So who will explain me the process after you reach the normal altitude in case of decompression? Who will tell me?
So after getting into the normal altitude, you will wait for the order which is getting from the captain. Then you will get up and check the lavatories whether someone is fainted or not. Then you will go to the cabin. You will take a round. If anybody is injured or unable to take the oxygen, or anybody is not got the oxygen bottle, if it is not deployed in any panel or not, then it will be.
All right. Okay. So I have told you 3-4 points. After you reach the normal altitude, you will get a command from the captain. What will be the command?
You can get up from the seat.
Get up from the seat.
Safe to move in the cabin. Okay, so you will get this command from the captain, and then you will get up from your seat. Where will you go first?
Lavatory.
You will go at the back and take the oxygen bottle first of all, because you get up from that seat and you don't have any oxygen while you are coming back. We just can't afford to be roaming in the cabin where is decompression without the oxygen. The first thing first, you will go back, you will take out the oxygen bottle, you will start taking the oxygen, then you will check the lavatory. Okay, so you have checked the lavatories and you found that one person is fainted there. What will be your action?
We'll take him outside, him or her, and we'll give him or her oxygen so that he'll feel conscious.
Exactly.
He won't feel anything.
Whoever is there in the lavatory, you will ask that person, you will take that person out of the lavatory and give him oxygen from another oxygen bottle, not from your oxygen bottle. Okay, you will take out another oxygen bottle and you will give the oxygen to them, and then you will take a round in the cabin. So what all do you check when you take the round in the cabin?
If anybody is injured,
If anybody is injured, 1 second.
if anybody is unable to take the oxygen,
Yes, if there is no flow of oxygen in the oxygen mask. Third,
somebody is not got the oxygen mask, oxygen bottle,
okay. So if the oxygen mask did not deploy means did not came down. Okay. So there are 3 situations. First, you will check for the injury if anybody is injured. Second thing, you will check the flow of oxygen. That means everybody is getting the oxygen properly. Third thing, you will check the oxygen mask. All the oxygen mask has been deployed. Write down these 3 points. What will be your after decompression walk around? What are you supposed to do? What will be your action? I'm repeating it once again. Write it down, and I want the same answer when I ask you. The first thing, you will check for the injuries, if anybody is injured or not. Second thing, you will check the flow of oxygen, that everybody is getting the proper oxygen. Third thing, you will check that all the oxygen mask has been deployed. Written? Okay, great. So now what will you do after that? You have done the walk around. Now you will do, what will be your action after that?
Will inform the captain.
Right. What will you inform the captain?
Or say if there is a person who is injured, the captain will take emergency landing.
Right. So no, what information you are giving to the captain?
That each and every passenger is fine.
No one will be fine after rapid decompression. I just told you that there is one passenger is fainted in the lavatory. So you will tell the captain that okay, these many passengers are injured, these many passengers are fainted or are unconscious. So you have to tell him that okay, we think that we need an emergency landing because the situation in the cabin is not so good. Understood? Anyways, he is going to make the emergency landing because it's a rapid decompression, so he cannot take a chance to go back to 35,000 feet. So anyways, he will take an emergency landing, but he will inform the ATC in case we need a medical assistance or not. So as soon as you will land, you will get the medical assistance. Am I clear? Why we need to inform the captain? Why we need to tell the captain the situation in the cabin?
So the captain can inform the ATC and at the arrival we can get the medical assistance.
Exactly. You guys know what ATC is?
Air traffic control.
Air traffic control. So whatever the situation is, if you tell that okay, 5 persons is unconscious and 3 are injured severely, he will tell the same thing. He will give the same information to the ATC, and the ATC will make sure that those many ambulance or those many medical assistants will be there as soon as we land, so that the passengers will get the proper treatment as soon as they land. There should not be any delay in that. Okay? Any doubts so far? Any doubts so far? Everybody switch on your cameras, please. Veena, Saurabh, Janvi, Ashwin.
I read it now.
Okay. So that all you're supposed to do in decompression. Am I missing out on something? I think that is all about decompression. If you guys have any question, you can ask me. Am I missing out on anything, guys?
No, ma'am, I guess.